Well, welcome wherever you are. Followers of Brazilian football will naturally understand that this Sao Paulo clash means so much. Two colossal clubs of great pride, Corinthians and Santos, 60 miles apart, and yet in some sense, some rivalrous sense, so very close each to the other. Each requiring of themselves to be better than the other, to rise to this occasion, to make it matter, and to offer the right to bragging to their many thousands, millions of supporters all over the world. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Another day, another massive game. Pride and loyalty are all involved here, plus a little bit of one-upmanship, perhaps the biggest factor of them all.
Well, Peter, many a colleague and contemporary of mine have said that no matter what final they may have played in and won, that the derby is the biggest day on their calendar, and there is a substantial part of me that agrees with all of this. Just look around you. How can you expect things not to happen? I'm actually expecting this to be fairly explosive.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maradona, interesting ball, and he's in on goal, tries a shot, it's a loose ball, still goalless at the moment, and it's Ronaldinho, not the most accurate pass, Nakata, Beckenbauer, and here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Maradona.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Right, genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
That is a routine catch.
Batistuta will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adams. But they've got it again. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Maradona. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mbappe, Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide, he's found a way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos, and here's Eto'o. Nakata. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Eto'o. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Well, after 45 minutes it is still... And the finish! It's loose. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And here's Neymar. Nice control. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe back and defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Turns and goes back. Opts to play it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar, and there's green grass ahead of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Maradona. And it's Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eto'o. Neatly clipped into space. And that has been clubbed away. has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Gets his head to it! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Corinthians showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Szoboszlai.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Belletti. Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Some really good ball movement. Good spot, he's seen the run. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's hoisted clear. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections?